morning. Everything seems to work again now, which is great. Jason Dyer, how you doing? Hello and thanks for tuning in. How has your day been so far? What are you up to? Doing well, that's always great to hear. We're just doing a very short flight here. We're probably gonna do a couple more other ones. Catching up on schoolwork. Well, I did a stream earlier, which was New York to Amsterdam, but my internet crashed halfway through, so I'm doing kind of a doing kind of a catching up, landing in Amsterdam, and now we're just doing a short one from Newcastle with EasyJet. What kind of schoolwork are you up to? What you got? Okay, let's make that chat box actually say something. There we go. And we'll just wait until we can turn on the APU bleed. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so we'll be doing a pretty straight out departure, and then we'll do a right turn, and then going down to Amsterdam. Should be a pretty easy flight. Let's turn the APU bleed on, and we're basically good to go. So let's release those parking brakes. Let's get the pushback started. Jason, what kind of homework you doing? And looks like he's connected, so we'll start the engines. Biological engineering. That sounds very, very fun. Okay, let's get that. What do you mean by that, Jazz? What do you mean by that? I'm gonna take that departure and I'm just gonna fly straight out of here. Skadoodle out of here. I'm gonna push back a little bit further. Jeez, there's a lot of cars right there. And the engine is almost up. There we go, and we'll start the second engine. And we'll start right here. Basically every subject I'm in secondary school. Oh, okay. Very nice. So you're almost done with your homework then? Damn it, did I just accidentally... No, okay, we're good. We're still good. Let's already put up the flaps to 1. I'll put them down to 1. And then once he's gone, we'll turn on the beautiful taxi light. Kadik, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having an amazing day. Thanks for tuning in. Or Kadik? Kathik? Tell me how to pronounce that name. And let's switch them over to norm, and now we can turn off the APU bleed. And we're good. Let's turn on the taxi light. Decrease that a little bit because it is very, very bright. Have to go now. I'll tune in a bit later if I can. No worries. You have a good one, Mud. I'll see you later. Will there be any tutorial? Tutorial about what? About how to fly the airplane? I can give you some tips if you want. But I'm not very good at flying the A320. I just know the basics. And we'll take it right here. So we'll already turn on those landing lights. Well, tell me what you want to know and I'll tell you all about it. Oh jeez, I'm sorry about that. Didn't look at the screen there for a second. So if you have any issues, just let me know and I'll try to do my best to help you. And we're just gonna hold short right here for a second. Let's turn that on. And then let's also turn the taxi to take off. And we're basically good to go. Flaps or speed brakes are extended. And flaps are set to 1. Yeah, we're good to go then. I mean, the A320 is very easy to fly. It's not a hard plane at all. You don't have a PC? No worries. No worries, no worries. That's why I'm here, to stream it to you. Okay, so let's align with the runway, and we can see our departure is going to be a very nice turn here right at the start. So let's go with flex when it comes to the speed. We'll set that, you can see it right down there, flex 55. And we'll try to keep that, and once we're in the air it'll automatically switch over and we'll have to go down 1 notch. So that's V1. And we'll rotate. There we go. And that's a positive climb, and we'll go gear up. And now let's bring the auto throttle back down to climb. Thrust climb, and you can see very beautiful here on the outside. Beautiful departure out of Newcastle. And we can turn on the autopilot. We're just going to descend us a little bit, just so we can go down here. Just ask because other YouTubers are posting. They're posting what exactly? What do you mean? They're posting like tutorials on how to fly the A320, for instance? (737) Sim Pilot, how are you doing? Hope you're having an amazing day. What have you been up to date? And beautiful name, by the way. I would love to be able to fly a 737 right now. That's what I'm missing in the sim. Just to have a beautiful 737. Let's get the flaps up. And looks like a beautiful departure out of Newcastle here. The name makes sense now. What do you mean the name makes sense? What do you mean by that? Blue Streak Simulation, welcome back. How you doing? Tomaya's non-stop flying. Okay, yeah. I guess it does, doesn't it? Because I'm always streaming. You're gonna leave because it's 1 AM? No worries, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Autopilot is doing some funky stuff, climbing at 6,000 feet per minute. I'm missing flying, to be honest. I was away from home, went to work to one guy for 1 week. You went to work for 1 week. But flying is amazing. What do you mean flying in real world? Or do you mean flying in the sim? Get some money for the PC? Yeah, exactly. PCs have gotten very expensive. Both, to be honest. Yeah. Bye bye, Karthik. We'll see you next time. Have a beautiful one. But I mean, just simming has been amazing. Like, this sim is beautiful. Like, just look at this. Look at those clouds. And you can see the sunset right over there somewhere. If it's even setting, looks like it already has. It's so beautiful. Just look at that view, it's beautiful. So you getting back into simming now, I guess? You're doing a flight as well right now, San Francisco to Portland. Well, Tomas, if you want, we can do a flight here together if you want. You're always welcome to join me. I know it's so gorgeous, but I'm gonna wait till PMDG releases the 737, yeah. I can't wait for the 737. Even though the screenshots, they have been a little bit too clean or too smooth for my personal preference, but 737 is just my favorite plane. I can't wait for that. And even the 737-400, the other company's working on. I'd love to see that as well, because I love the old 737s as well. Any 737, honestly. But Tomas, yeah, if you want, we can gladly do a flight. I'm still waiting for that shared cockpit though. $77,300 crossed fingers, yeah. I can't wait if they are going to release one, that would be amazing. I mean, from what I saw about the A320, I really can't fly it, so I'm waiting for a steady little aircraft. What do you mean by you really can't fly it? I mean, I have never flown an A320 before since a week ago when I started flying. And I think it's a very easy plane to fly. But I am still way more of a Boeing fan. It's too simple. Yeah, exactly. It's very simple. Well, it looks pretty nice. You gotta know that. It looks very nice. We'll do a left turn here. We have around a 40-minute flight, that's it. And then again, Tomas, if you want, we can gladly do a flight after that. Look at this. No, I don't mean to change that. So beautiful. If I finish the current one in time, how long are you gonna fly there? How long is your flight left? I flew the Tolus and X-Plane, and I believe me, I really can't fly the default one in MSFS. Is there such a big difference or what? I mean, this thing is flying amazingly apart from the autopilot. The autopilot could use a lot of tweaking. You'd say around 2 hours. Okay, well, I'll definitely not be streaming for another 2 hours. I'll do one more flight after this. Well, I might be finished in 2 hours, so... But then I don't think we're gonna have time after that. It is made from starting up till cold and dark. Yeah, basically starting this thing up is pressing 3 buttons, isn't it? But it's still... For a default airplane, it's amazing. And again, they are gonna work on a lot of stuff. Can't wait to see what's gonna come in the future. That looks pretty nice. I mean, the APU starts too quickly. The IS is inoperable. The MFGC is really simple, not how I like it. What do you mean by am I doing 360 Dovey? And Dovey, sorry about earlier. Power just went out and couldn't really do anything. I was halfway through the flight, so we're just doing some nice flying now. Just some short flying in Europe. I mean, I'm an hour and a half, well, an hour and 10 minutes late for my usual schedule, but I'm sorry. For a default airplane, it's really beautiful. Yeah, if you compare it to other sims, for instance. You want to add a satellite map somewhere? Yeah, I can try to see if I can do something. Let's see. Hopefully FS Labs releases the A320 family. That would be amazing. I heard that somebody's working to do like a Zibo A320. Yeah, that's the NX project, if I'm not mistaken. The A320N project, yeah, that's what it is. I even think the one I'm using is the N project, because I downloaded and installed the N package for it, so I don't even know what I'm doing here. But how do I check if it is the N1 or the N package? You can see the IRS. If I can change the seatbelt sign, it's the mod. I can't, but I do have it installed, which makes it pretty weird. Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm doing. Users, app data, roaming, Microsoft Flight Simulator, packages, community. Okay, now let me show you this. Look, if you look at this right here, you can see the A3 or A32NX, which is the project. And that's the only tutorial I had to install this thing. And then I installed it and nothing is different. Seems correct. Yeah, that's also the videos I watched. That's the only thing you had to do. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if I'm doing anything wrong. You really don't know? Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know. EasyJet, exactly. It's an EasyJet here. Beautiful EasyJet. It's correct how you installed it. Yeah. Well. And I did also say it's just a replacement for the default one, so you don't even have to select like a different airplane, because it doesn't even show it up as a different airplane. So honestly, I don't know what I did wrong, if I did something wrong. It's an Airbus equivalent to Ryanair, an excuse for bad landings. That's kind of why I'm using it, okay? Even though I practice my landings, I have practiced them. And I think I've done a pretty good job recently when it comes to the landings. But Tomias did just look straight through my intentions. But I think EasyJet also has a pretty nice livery. I do like the orange and white mix in there, it's pretty cool. And also, if you didn't know, these lights, you see how the little strobe lights here, they are not as bright as the default version. It's because a beautiful member of our Discord channel made a nice little secret mod about it. And it looks beautiful like that. Way more realistic. The Ryanair myth, it's true when I switched from Terran Virtual to Virtual Ryanair, my landings got really bad. Yeah, Tomias, do you know what's going on with the Fly Pizza virtual airline? Is there any news on that? Actually, Tomas, it's freaking Saturday today, so I think we could even be able to fly, if you wanted to. With Fly Pizza, exactly. Well, we haven't become an actual virtual airline, but the Fly Pizza livery is out. I do have that installed. Personally, well, once we fly to Italy, I'll definitely be using the Fly Pizza one. What are we looking at? We are still looking at just short. Okay, in 4 minutes we'll be at Tendo. Personally, Wizz is is better than EasyJet. I don't know, I've never flown with Wizz or EasyJet. Exclusively for members of Pizza Cult, sorry. We could probably do a flight later on if you're still up for it. Yeah, I'll definitely be up. Maybe even Tom wants to join. NA livery, Wizz. Which one is Wizz? I don't even know which one that is. Let me look it up. Is it in the oh, Wizz Air? Oh, it's the purple, pink, white. Okay, that I don't know. I don't like that. Wizz Air, yeah. Personally, not a big fan of that. Yeah, but 737 were basically, you got something called Fly Pizza, and we're trying to make that a VA. Well, we're working on it. We're working on it. But Tomas, do you have these strobe lights installed as well? Because I think it looks absolutely beautiful what Matt has done here. Yep, that's what we're trying to get. The Altalia livery is pretty good, although it's missing the wavy lines. I think no, I didn't fly with that yet. Only because it's what? Only because it's only plane who flights over my house who really low. Oh. If you want, I could do some flights with the livery. Which one? The Wizz Air one? The sim looks absolutely breathtaking at night. I think it does. The Fly Pizza one. Ooh. Well, we're still working on getting that VA, so you can't really advertise anything on it yet. Dum 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 dum. Actually, I'll ask if Crowd wants to do something. The Fly Pizza is an exclusive livery, exactly. But once the VA comes out, we'll see, we'll see. I just can't. Only good livery is World of Tanks. Yep, the one you sent me now it's a very interesting one. Okay, what are we looking at? We are. Jeez, what just happened? What the hell just happened here? Is that gonna? Oh wow. Okay. Jeez. There was even a co-pilot beside me. Okay, but when you manage to make it a VA, you can stop by one of my streams and tell me about it, and I become a pilot for the VA. We can definitely do something about that. But you gotta be a like you gotta enjoy pizza. You gotta be a big fan of pizza as well. Like if you don't fit the bill, then you're not gonna get accepted. You gotta be a big pizza fan. And we mean really big. Am I right, Tomas? You love pizza. Oh, there you go. I used to eat pizza like every day when I was home. Well, I think that qualifies you, doesn't it, Tobias? When is our top descent? We are going straight for Rovni now, and then once we're at Emlon, which is right there, we'll be at 27,000 feet. So I'll already put this down 27,000. If you try without approval, we're gonna make an offer you can't refuse. Your breakfast was pizza. My breakfast today was lasagna. That was really nice. I honestly never knew that was a button. I just pressed that button for the first time. That would have been so useful in Innsbruck. Are we descending? What's happening? Yes, we are. But please do not descend that quickly. Oh, no, it's not. It's gonna... Oh, wow. We're gonna have to descend it around... Well, what time are we getting there? 10 minutes, so... 10 times 1,000 is completely fine. There you go. 1,000 feet per minute. It's gonna be beautiful. Do we have a constraint anywhere? We do once we're over at Sugal. I love how the moon just makes it all glow up here a little bit. The clouds. There we go. Jeez. What a beautiful back. Okay, so 27,000 once we're at Emlon. 27,600. Then we'll descend down to 23,000 over at Sugal. I'm Danny. How you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Hi, Danny. What have you been up today? Just doing some nice flying here. Is there a way to make fixed wing views? Not really. You can go with free cam and then make, you're flying to Mallorca, nice. What you can do is basically go into drone cam and then make your drone right by the wing and then press Control Alt and one, whatever keybind you want, for instance 1, 2 or 3. And then you could be able to use it that way. Not too sure, because I haven't tried that out, but you could try that. If my PC runs X-Plane 11 well, will Microsoft Flight Simulator be similar? Depends what kind of specs are you running. But usually, well, I mean, it's in my opinion, it's better optimized than X-Plane, so probably yes. Or make it a most likely yes. We are getting there in 7 minutes, and we haven't descended. Why is it not descending that quickly? What's happening here? Descend a little bit more, 1,300. But Danny, try out if that works and let me know. But I mean, the presets are pretty nice when it comes to wing views. For instance, the one where it shows you all the flex, which I think is 7? No, it's 6. Oh, no, there's another one, isn't there? What is it? This one, 2. This one is my favorite when it comes to wing views. What should I press to make the cam fixed? What do you mean by fixed? Well, you can, well, if you want to make a preset, you press Control Alt and then 1, 2 or whatever you want for the keybinds. to make it fixed to that viewpoint? I honestly have no idea. Maybe there's something in the drone camera. I don't know, like I said, I've never made any of the wing views, so I couldn't tell you. Sorry about that. Yeah, but again, formula. Let me know what kind of specs you have, and then I can tell you if you're gonna run decently on there. Yoda, how are you doing? Hi, how your New York Amsterdam flight worked out since I fell asleep? It didn't work out great because we had a power outage. So I was 3 hours out from Amsterdam and my whole house went down. And that also means the power went out, lost everything, lost the whole progress. So that's why I'm doing London to Amsterdam right now. Just to kind of give back, I guess. To fulfill the landing there. Let's put it that way. So you didn't really miss anything. Sorry about that. I don't really know my computer specs, but I get about 55 FPS on X-Pen. Yeah, you'll be fine then. You'll be fine on the new sim. But Yota, thanks for tuning in again. Appreciate that a lot. Okay, so we'll be at 27,000 feet at Emlon, so we can go up a little bit again. Let's go back to 1.5, and then we're gonna have to descend down to 23,000 it was? Yeah, 23,000, and then we'll be at 10,000 or... Wow, that's a quick descent right there. So we'll probably be at... Let's make it 15,000 at Sugal. I think that's a better idea. Because we're not gonna be able to descend down to... We're not gonna be able to descend 13,000 feet that quickly. That's not gonna work. Already landing? Well, we still got a little bit here. We probably have like another... I'd say until touchdown 20 minutes? 15-20 minutes, but we're already descending, so yeah. Well, it's a short flight. Newcastle to Amsterdam is not very quick. Not very long. But I do like these short haul a little bit long, a little bit more, because then I can do some more landings. Super short, yeah. I mean, we're in Europe, so it doesn't take a long time to get from places. So let's already put this down to 15,000. I think that's a good idea. Because how much is that? That's like 20 nautical miles? I think so. If you can't check Discord, by the way, no worries. These 3 liveries should be added to Microsoft with the A320. To be completely honest, those look very disgusting. Not a big fan of those. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Oh geez, what the hell was that? I'm sorry about that. Control Alt and numpad 1 to 3. Well, you can also just use the... I don't know if numpad works. Try the 1, 2, 3 above Q, W, and E. Try those ones. So Control Alt and then 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to use. And then to get to those, you press Alt 1, Alt 2, Alt 3. But honestly, I don't know if that works. So let me know if it does. So it looks like we're gonna be perfectly... Actually, we're a little bit high. A little bit low. I haven't seen Germany airlines like that. Those were German? That was Air That's Air Baltic, isn't it? Yeah. Germany has some pretty nice airlines. Oh, you haven't seen any with Germany flags. I don't think any of the... No, I don't think there is any. Only, for instance, something like... whatchamacallit? Well, Lufthansa, they just have it. For instance, the World Cup flyer, the 747, that flew to Brazil. They have that one. So that makes it unique. I mean, every livery is unique, isn't it? But it does, yeah, it does make it unique. Have you installed the free Lippstadt Airport airsoft scenery? It's pretty good for free. I have, yeah. We might actually just go there after this flight. That's also a very short trip. We could do that. Let's again descend at around 1.5. How long do we got? 22:07. Around 7 minutes. Actually, no, 10 minutes, I mean. So 10 times 1,500, 15,000 feet. Let's put it up to around 1.4. Have you seen the Max in FS 2020? What do you mean? There's a 737 Max? If there is, I have not seen that. I've never heard of that. But Jota, it's also, I mean, it's basically the same as from the previous, well, I mean, they've always, Aerosoft's first airport is always Lippstadt, which is actually very close to my city, so that's pretty nice. And it's a pretty nice airport. Aerosoft always does an amazing job when it comes to airports. And I mean, it's free. I don't think you're able to. Because I don't know, YouTube automatically makes it so you're unable to link anything. But let's see, maybe try to link it and see if it works. If not, then I'm sorry. Oh, we got some wind here. What's happening? Your home city is Frankfurt, and last time I checked it was pretty FPS consuming. Haven't tried Lippstadt so far though. I haven't either. I haven't tried it so far either. I've only installed it, but I've not actually been there. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna make Nightbot join the server just so I can get him to do some stuff. Well, I haven't heard anything about 737 Max in the sim or anything regarded or related to 737, so I'm pretty sure it is fake, yeah. Which is sad, because I'd love to see it. You'd love to see the Asobo 737 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Well, the thing is, you're not going to be able to see that because the Asobo was made off the original X-plane, or the well, the 737 that was already in the. Jesus Christ, I can't talk right now. The 737 Asobo was made off the original 737 that came with the standard X-plane, and it already had all the flight models and everything, so they just fine-tuned some stuff. So you're probably not going to be able to see like a Asobo like 737. The aircraft I mostly anticipate actually are the PMDG 777 and the FS Lab A320. I'd love to see a 777. 777 is going to be amazing. The ones I wish for is an A340, exactly, and an A220, exactly. I'd also love to see that. I was just scrolling through plane liveries because I was bored and found United and ANA has Star Wars liveries. Oh really? They do? Ooh, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so that would be amazing. I would actually pay for the 777 but not 60 euros. PMDG 777 is more like 120, yeah, more like that. It's very expensive, but honestly it's kind of worth it. A&A has a Pokemon 747. Jesus Christ. Have I flown the Queen of the Sky? I have. It's the autopilot is very unstable, I must say though. But we'll get there, we'll get there. I mean, I'd love to see that. I would love to see the PMDG 747 as well. I think that's gonna be pretty nice. Okay, I did also just make it so you should be able to post links now. I'm working on that right now. I'm really disappointed with the Neo. Around 40% of the cockpit doesn't work. Yeah, well, most of the planes have around that kind of specs that don't work, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. Okay, why does it not want to descend now? Oh, come on. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with the Author 4 XP anymore. Exactly. I did do some manual caching today. For instance, Amsterdam's also manually cached, so it's pretty nice. Why is it not going down? Default aircrafts are like that, exactly. More hoping for some basic FMS functions already, like speed, altitude, and perf. Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, why are we not descending? Like, why is it not working? Let me descend. Look, like you can see. There we go. Okay, that did something now. Actually, no, it's just, you can see right here. I have it set to 1100, but it only goes down to 500. If I go to level off, and now it goes to 1.2. Why is it doing that? Now it's 1.7. Are you kidding me? So does it have to be if I press this? Wait, what is our restriction? Okay, we still have 10,000 there. So, okay, I guess we'll just go with that. There's an Alaska 737-800 with Toy Story movies deliveries on it. Wow. What's that down there? Oh, just reflection of the moon. Autopilots are still in beta. Well, they're very early in beta, I'd say. Because it does not do a great job. Again, I feel like that is way, because we have a restriction of 10,000 or above. Actually, no, we don't. We don't have a restriction right there, so we can descend down to around, let's go 6,000. We got a couple of minutes until there, so 6,000 is gonna be good like that. To my stay promised so much to Neo, I think many people had high expectations. Well, I hope they do some more fixing in the next update. Which is supposed to come out in the next like 3 days or 4 days. But that does not include these kind of bug fixes. On Navlog you can start a timer. Why not on the plane? Well, yeah, I don't know. You can just go in here and start the timer. But then you can't start it in here, which is very weird. I mean, the 787 does it automatically, which is nice. Have you seen the interview with the head of Microsoft Flight Simulator? Really interesting. It is in German. No, I have not seen that. You could be able to send a link now, I think. Yeah, Tobias, I think so as well. We'll have to see what they're gonna do in the future here. No, I do not want that. Descend at around 1,500. We'll turn on the landing lights now. Look at those lights. Look at those lights. Look at those shiny lights. Beautiful. Nether, how are you doing? How is your day been so far? Hope you're having an amazing day. Thanks for tuning in. We're just approaching into Amsterdam, which I've not flown into. But I do have it on manual cache, so it should be fine when it comes to frame rates. Tobias, actually, let me make you a mod as well, because you are a trustable person. Ooh, Tobias, you're almost number one chatter. You need 3 more messages. Yikes, my champ. Okay, maybe I didn't mean to do that then. Okay, let's descend a little bit quicker. Let's go down to 2000. We'll turn on the ILS information. What a beauty. Honestly, those lights just look amazing. My flight could be shorter than expected. How come? Oh wait, my sound is turned on now. No worries. How are you doing? How has your day been? Didn't mean to bring that up. I meant to press B. Oh, how has your day been? We are landing on... Are we landing on 19? No, 06. I was completely off there. 06. You're looking for the video but you can't find it? No worries, Danny. Tobias, very nice, very nice. Oh, come on, what's it doing now? Why are you only max descending at 1000? Yeah, I guess we'll just put it to engage descent because then it's automatically gonna descend. You fixed your FPS and you bought which one did you buy? Low. Which one is that? Want me to switch to HPA? What? Why? Do you like that more? So it's not like Orbex Lowy, for instance? Not like that? Because that has been painful when it comes to, well, London City especially. Look at that, we got beautiful glide, so we can actually we can almost engage approach mode here. We'll actually do that. Because that's gonna be perfect. That was beautiful. Holy moly, that was beautiful. Let's go first flaps. Oh, Vienna. Okay, I haven't seen how that looks. Actually, I saw screenshots. It looks beautiful. Let's go another flaps. Another notch of flaps. Using managed alt mode doesn't work for me. Well, it apparently just worked for me, so I switched to that instead of actually using the manual descent mode, because it works better for some reason for right now. I gotta tell you, I don't think I've had that beautiful of an ILS approach yet, because that was beautiful. Like, it just captured it perfectly. I'm gonna start doing that left turn here. Let's go with another notch of flaps. We'll go down to basically our final landing speed. I'm going to engage manual. We'll go to 165. We're going to stick at where we are right now. And then we'll go full flaps in a second. We do have some pretty low clouds here, which is very interesting. Just look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. And we'll go full flaps and slow it down to 150. And the runway should be, you still gotta turn, actually no, we're straight on it. Where's the runway? There it is. Oh, let's go gear down in a second.
2,500.
Check that. Go gear down now. What do you mean by polar band? I don't think I've ever had a nice approach into Amsterdam when it comes to. I still gotta freaking arm my speed brakes, don't I? And also that, and we're good with that. When it comes to clouds, Autobahn is runway 18 right now. ILS approach for this one just looked beautiful, and this is the this is the landing or the runway. I've only flown into Amsterdam twice. Yeah, full flaps to 2,500. Not a professional, but that's how I like to do it. And we'll go light hand now. A little bit low here, but we're completely fine. There we go, 2-2.
500.
Nice little intersection here.
400. 300. 200.
Oh, it's drifting right.
20.
It's doing the right drift.
5.
That was okay. But it did do the right drift again. Usually it's left, but this time it was right apparently. And 80 knots to bring those reverses out. And we'll go manual braking as well. Turn the landing lights off. Turn it to taxi. And let's exit right here. Turn the terrain mode off. Bring those flaps up. Brakes up as well. You should be fully configured by the altitude call for a stable approach. So 2,500, I guess I have to already have full flaps out by then, so I did it correctly. Let's actually turn left right here. Back just in time. That was nice. You put your flaps to full at 2000. You put it to 3 at 2500 and then slow it down to 155. Okay. So next week maybe short trips till Dubai. Oh, we could do that. Well, we're gonna do a flight now until Paderborn. Thank you, Danny, for that nice landing. You wish you had Premium Deluxe version. It seems so worth it. Is Amsterdam a handcrafted airport? It looks like it. I am German, Danny. Radiergummi, exactly. There you go, I'm German. You can tell just by saying that. It's a handcrafted one. Yeah, I can kind of tell. You can tell by all the detail here. It does look very nice. And I guess it's a Premium Deluxe Edition airport as well then? If you're saying you had the... if you wish you had the Premium Deluxe Edition. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more. We'll fly to Paderborn now, just so we can see the Aerosoft airport. The detail is crazy. Yeah, it does look very nice. Well, apart from stuff like that. Oh wait, no, that's... never mind. I thought that was a gate inside of a gate. We're completely fine though. Looks beautiful. Actually, those are funky looking gates, aren't they? Oh, you can see how they just have the same texture when it comes to the windows. Love my accent. You didn't realize I was German. Well, it's because I have like a Canadian German accent. It's a weird one. Let's go all the way to the back. But the detail is pretty nice in this. Looks amazing, the airport. It does. I've only been here once, and that was an X-plane. I've never been in here. Actually, that was the one time I actually flew on VATSIM. I flew into... that was my first flight ever on VATSIM. I flew into Amsterdam. We told you Nether, yeah. Nether he never listens to us, does he? Beautiful. By the way, is there a way I can import flight plans while I'm in the actual sim instead of having to go out back to the main menu? Is that a thing? Because that would be very nice. Power is on, so we can turn off the engines now. Beautiful. That was a beautiful flight. You gonna go to sleep? No worries. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Click escape and load flight plan. Oh wow, you're a genius. Let me quickly make one with beautiful SimBrief. If I'm logged in there, hope I am. Otherwise I don't know what my password is. Okay, I'm in here. Let's go. Detailed flight plan. Create a new route. We are going from EHAM. What's the code for Paderborn? Anyone know? North flight 007. Airline is EasyJet. A320neo. EDDP. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, EDTP is not correct. Yeah, it's Leipzig. It's Paderborn again. Paderborn. ICAO. We are looking at EDLP. Okay, I probably should have known that. Okay, we'll go with the... what runway should I take off from? It's telling me 27. 27 good? Where is 27? That's a question. We'll be landing at 24. Sounds about right. So let's generate. Let's download it to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. SimBrief tool is down. It is a downloader. And then desktop flight plans. Drag it in there. Then we'll go right here. Press load. Load. Flight plans. Okay, why is it only showing up as .flt? I can only select .flts, but I want well, let's just go with an FLT. Can we download FLT? There's no .flts in here. Why is there no .flt? You can save flight plans. You can load flight plans and flight plans at any time. Flight files and plans. Yeah, but I can only use make a .pln. That's what I did with the Microsoft one. With the SimBrief for FS 2020. It's a .pln, but I can't select that. Eh? Well, it looks like we're gonna have to go back into the main menu because it doesn't seem to work like that. Don't know why it's not working like that. So I press load and then go into my flight plans. I can only see one that's a .flt file. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Not that big of a difference. Go from Schiphol, or Schiphol, whatever you want to say. Let's go without parking, and we'll go to EDLP. There we go. Put a bon. Set his arrival. That's a very short flight, by the way. What just happened there? There we go. Let's go with high altitude. We'll go 27. Is that? Oh, that is what beautiful SimBrief told me. We'll go with this route. So 27 is down there, so we'll have to taxi all the way up there. Okay. And then we'll go on 24. That's on 24. Put a BV4. Nah, I don't like that one. Belu, even worse. Exob. Actually, it's kind of interesting, but we're not going to do that. That's even worse. We'll just go with the direct, I guess. Actually, no, screw it. We're just gonna go with this one. We got 24-minute flight. Very, very short. And then if I go into the aircraft selection, there is no A320neo. And Pedro Bandola, thank you very much for that subscription. Appreciate that. Hope you're having an amazing day, and thanks for that. Let's go with a nice little... Do they have a KLM for this one? I'd definitely fly a KLM right now. Korean Air. Oh, let's go with the KLM. That looks nice. And we're not gonna spawn in the active runway. Just go with what's close to it. Gate E20. Ideally, I need an a 170 KLM hopper. Yeah, I know. Or I can, well, actually, no. Yeah, you're correct. That would be the best thing. I'd love to have that. The city hoppers are just amazing. They look beautiful as well. But I'm also kind of excited for the CRJ that's coming out. That's gonna be very nice as well. CRJ is also a very nice airplane. Mosquito, 1 second. Jesus Christ, why did music just turn on? Whew. Mosquito, mosquito, come on. Don't go on the screen. If I kill you on there, it's not gonna be nice. Oh wait, that's the wingtip of the airplane. That's not even a mosquito. Where the fuck did the mosquito go? I am Confucian. And Tobias, you just turned the top. You just became the top chatter. Very nice. Ciao, Marco. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Woohoo, Tobias. There we go. Oh, look at that livery. That looks so nice. Does KLM even have A320s? I don't think they do they? Well, who cares? Who cares? Let's turn the batteries. Let's turn that on. Let's turn the fuel pumps. Very nice, very nice. Let's turn on the masters and let's also turn on the start. We'll wait for that. Will probably be another completely absurd high altitude flight, won't it be? 32,000. Let's see if we'll be able to reach that. Luca Sciatto, ciao. How are you doing? How is your day today? How is everyone's day? Let me know. I'm surprised we're going at 32,000 when it comes to this short of a flight. This is where I need BATSIM. You'd probably use between 24 to 26,000. Yeah, that's probably what I do too. I'll even go with 24,000. I think that's a good idea. Just downloading a flight sim. I also put on liveries. Nice. Have you not flown in the sim before then? If you're just downloading it now. But the sim is absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's see if that works what I just did. Because I made my first command with Nightbot. Let's see if that works. Hey, let's go. Look at that. Oh, I don't even know what you just said there. That is not English. It's our first flight sim. I really like playing with it. Very nice. Flight sim is amazing. Ashley says, "Well done to Microsoft on this sim." Exactly. It's amazing. I mean, just breathtaking. Just look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. It's amazing. Not much else I can say about it. It's amazing. But Marco, what's the first place you're gonna fly to? Again, let's turn this down a little bit. It's very freaking bright. There we go. What did this just turn into a freaking whatchamacallit, some foreign language or some, is that Italian or what is that? Silenzio. Okay. Okay, we're good to go. So let's release the parking brake and let's get pushback going here. Oh, look at that. We even have the blue one for the KLM. Beautiful. Tomias, you gotta help me. I don't know what's happening here. Foreign language has just invaded my channel. Okay, starting the pushback. And we'll start the engine. We'll start with the right one first, as that is usually the procedure. And the KLM is looking beautifully. Okay, I guess you do turn it on once you're on the runway first, don't you? Woof woof, that's the sound of the beast. Loudspeaker, you can turn it on or off. Tomias, are you good when it comes to VATSIM? Do they actually have the sound of the PTU? The what? What is the PTU? And we'll stop pushback right in now. Can you go with showcasing the engines? I think it's a 2D. Isn't it like 19 or 13, something like that? This one? Is that the one you mean? You think this is 2D? Okay. Okay, first engine's up. We'll start the second one. Power transfuser unit, otherwise known as the barking dog. You know, you can use the ATC menu for pushback into different directions, right? I did not know that. No, I didn't. Can I really? Do you want to have any more ground? Okay, confusion. It looks really weird when you use it with showcase camera. Okay. Very interesting, very interesting. Thanks for letting me know. I'll try it next time I'm pushing back, because I honestly had no clue that was a thing. Well, thanks for letting me know that, Nether. You always learn something new every day, don't you? And we're goody 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 go. Goody goody go. Set the parking brake off and turn right. Where exactly do we have to go? We are going downtown. I think right down there. I think that's where we're going. So let's taxi down there. And then we'll take off. On a very short trip over to Paderborn. But KLM is definitely my most favorite looking livery, as I just love the blue they have in it. It's amazing. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Can't wait for the KLM 787-10 livery. They're releasing 100% sure they are, since there is a KLM pushback tug. Yeah, the one I just used there, I'm pretty sure that was a KLM pushback tug as well. But again, I don't know why they have the 787 as a locked kind of paint kit for it. So you can't actually make custom liveries for it yet, which is kind of sad. I think we're good if we just taxi onto the runway right here. Because otherwise we're gonna have to go down all the way to the back. Actually, where does this lead us to? I can't even tell. That does not look like it goes onto the runway we're trying to go on, so we'll have to go all the way to the back. Nether, what's your favorite plane to fly in the sim so far? I'm like a grandma taxing here, and I'm going freaking 10 knots. My favorite plane, probably DR400 and the A320neo for now. Okay, I can understand that. I'm definitely gonna have to do some general aviation streams. But the DR400, I just don't feel like that thing climbs at all, does it? It's a very good looking airplane. And the GAs in this sim are just outstanding. Speed brake there. Just turn off the taxi light, turn on the landing light. We'll also turn on the wings. And I think Tamai's favorite plane is the TBM. And there we go. Let's turn on to the runway. Beautiful. 27. And let's go with... Where is it? There we go. Flex 55. V1 and rotate. Before once positive climb. Positive rate. I keep saying climb. And let's go back to controlled thrust. Beautiful aircraft. Beautiful aircraft. And let's engage the autopilot. Yeah, what is the correct V1 in VR for the A320? Because I feel like 140 is kind of not in the correct place. Depends on the weight and flap settings. Yeah, that is also true. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Like, the lighting in this is just amazing. Look at that. Between 136 and 152. Depends on flap 1 and flap 2. And the load, of course, yeah. In the NDA builder was better. I don't remember. I only flew it in there once. It's the only time I actually flew the plane in there. Geez, you just want to do some overspeed here or what? Well, I mean, we totally don't have a restriction or anything right here. And totally not climbing at around 6,000 feet per minute. Still a lovely bug they have with the autopilot. That's supposed to come from the nav blue data. I don't know. I never even noticed that, Tom. Optimize. And Nether's gonna be right back. No worries. Go with standard. Oops. Standard, and then also turn off the landing lights. And we're looking good. Oh, those lights are completely wrong. They shouldn't be that bright. Let's see, we can see the nice Milky Way right here. Beautiful. Actually, I still gotta change the title, don't I? Do. With some nice wing view. Yeah, I think that was beautiful. Where is it? 5. That's beautiful. You landing in Portland? No worries. I'm also gonna go off after this one. I do feel kind of tired now. Have a good landing there, Tom. Nice. Somehow the stream is laggy for you, is it? It's on your end, because for me, I'm not dropping any frames, or well, the stream is quality is perfect, it says. But maybe if we go into the cockpit, it'll be better for you. I don't know. Always depends, always depends. Is the cloud skipping frames are okay? We're flying into Paderborn now, if you missed that, but oh wow, okay, that just looks amazing. See how the light of the city is just protruding through the clouds? Jeez, that looks amazing. Like, everything is beautiful, and then you just see that, and the light just go through that from the city. That's amazing. Like, at night, the Sims really comes to life. Like, the night lighting in this is just impeccable. I mean, look at that. And we are gonna level off at 24,000 here. And we're doing a nice little flight into Paderborn, if you didn't know. You're in a sim as well, that's why you're semi-active. No worries, no worries. What are you flying right now? So once we're at Padba, we'll descend down to 19,000, which is down there. We're definitely going to be at around 10,000 already by then. 787, nice. And where are you heading to? You're waiting for me at Lippstadt Airport to give you a nice welcome. Very nice. Well, I don't think I'll be able to see you because I'm not. You're not in a group of mine because I'm playing on group only. So theoretically, you could just join my group and I'll be able to see you. Okay, we're gonna put that down to 10,000 because 10,000 I think is a good altitude for right there. We might even go a little bit lower. I think at that we want to be at around 9,000 because that is probably like 10 nautical miles, and descending 10 nautical miles, which is roughly, I don't know, like a minute. You'd have to descend at 3,000 feet per minute, so we might even go. We'll just already set it down to 6,000. Like, my dream job would definitely be a pilot. I think that would be amazing, just to fly over the clouds every single day. Because I don't think it would feel like a job. And the most important part about having about a job is doing something that you loved to do. But that's not always easy to get. If I invite you to the group, yep, I think that's a good idea. I think I even have you added, don't I? Yeah, I do. Oh. There you go, you joined the group, very nice. Looks like we are descending. I want to manually descend. How many minutes is that? So we'll be there in around... Well, let's round it up to 10 minutes. We'll be descending about 2,000, I think that's okay. Landing was lovely, nice landscape, I recommend it. I believe you can also see Mount Hood in the distance. Very nice, very nice. Portland is a very nice city. I went there a couple of times. We even played at Topgolf there, if you know what that is. It's basically biggest driving range. It's beautiful. Portland has, like, Tobias, you gotta fly over Cannon Beach in the sim. Cannon Beach is lovely. Okay, back there is Paderborn. At Cannon Beach, we went there and it's still one of my most favorite places. It's amazing. Like, Google up Cannon Beach, it's breathtaking. Neighboring airport. I think they even have a local airport. Let me quickly look. Cannon Beach in Oregon, USA. They don't have an airport. I mean, why would they? It's a very small place. But if you go up to... There we go. Astoria Regional Airport, which has an ICAO code of KAST. So KAST. And then if you fly to the left down the beach, and then you'll eventually find Cannon Beach, one of the prettiest places I've ever been to. They have something called the Haystack Rock. It's amazing. Just like a small little beach. Well, not a beach. It's a small little town or village right on the beach. And it's just so wonderful there. Like, the beach is beautiful. You got this beautiful Haystack Rock. And it's just amazing. Oh, they have street view here. I'm walking down the... Oh, this is beautiful. I remember being there. We went there with my grandma when she visited us in Canada. Yeah, it's a short hop from Portland. It's not far away. We actually drove there from Portland. It's very nice. We went to the Hallmark Park. That's where we were. The hotel we were staying at. Oh, there's actually the suite we were in. Nice little house. Oh, it brings back memories. It's beautiful. One of the places I definitely want to visit again is Cannon Beach. Okay, so we got 9 minutes until Padba, which is... actually no, we have 8 minutes until there, so 8 times 2, 16,000 feet. Okay, well, we'll descend a little bit slower here. Actually, we can still even descend at like 1,000 feet. Because what did we say? We said 6 more minutes. So we'll be down 6,000 feet. And then we still have like another 2 minutes until we reach our decel point, so we're fine. Oh, the mosquito is back. Come on. No, don't go away. I guess I knew I was gonna kill it. Damn it. Jeez, I'm getting tired. Let's look at a nice wing view here. A 13 is my favorite, isn't it? 13 or 12. One's the best ones. Okay. Because we're gonna go with medium auto brakes. Speed brake is already out. Basically it. Cannon Beach is to the south. It is. Well, it's basically on the coast. If you go from the airport, if you go down, yeah. Well, above you have like a bigger beach, and then below you have a smaller one, which is Cannon Beach. Just a small little beach. Welcome to the beach, beach, beach. We'll be there in 5 minutes, so we're still gonna descend down 5,000 feet, which is beautiful. And then we'll be at 6,000, and the one after that is 16,360 feet. Okay, that's definitely doable. And then 3,000 feet. Why is it saying 16,000 feet? Supposedly 6,500. Very interesting indeed. Oh, that's actually very... What's if you turn it all the way up to the brightest setting? Gee, that's some bright lighting there. I like it more when it's just completely dark. I think that looks nicer. You can see all the way at the back there. Beautiful. Okay, let's descend at around 800 now per feet or per minute. 800 per feet, that would be insane. I really like Amsterdam. I love Amsterdam. I've only flown in there 3 times now. It's beautiful though. It's absolutely magnificent. But Oscar, you're also very magnificent, okay? Just let me tell you that. You're also a very magnificent human being. And we are deselling now a little bit. Very nice. You too, thank you very much. What's up, Eat Boy? How are you doing? Looks like you're just coming into the final here. We're actually not flying into Amsterdam right now. We already did that flight. I haven't changed the title. We are going into Paderborn, Lippstadt. How are you doing, Eat Boy? You just got back for the arrival nether. You're always perfectly on time, aren't you? You're always perfect. Always perfect. You said my name? Wow. I always try to say everyone's name. No worries, no worries. Okay. Dark outside, huh? Yep, it's Europe. It's pitch black outside for me as well right now. The only thing I can see is the moon and the streetlights. Ooh, looks like we have a nice little quarry down here. Oh, is this the huge one that is just on the border? Actually, no, we're already way inside of Germany. But there's the one... oh no, wait, that's also in France, isn't it? Just on the border to France where there's that huge mining, like quarry kind of thing. It's insane. So we can see Yotta over there with a 787. Did you just put an emoji of a chicken in a box, or what is that? No, it's a cat in a box. What's that supposed to tell me? We got 6 minutes until 2 though. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All we want is that. 700 feet per minute. Come on, come on. Go up, go up, go up. We can even go down to 500. You don't know what I'm doing? No worries. Just enjoy and sit back. Watch this final approach. You're nearly too big for the taxiway. Yeah, well, it's... I think the biggest airplanes that land at Paderborn is like an A330 or A340 if I'm not mistaken. And I mean, a 787 just has a massive wingspan. I fly A340. Yeah, Yoda's just at the airport where we're landing at right now. Okay, we can already do that. Is the stream about to end? Yeah, it's about to end after this flight, so we got like another 10 minutes left. Sorry about that. But I've been streaming a ton today. Probably a total of 9 hours. Did I get any sleep? No, I haven't yet. I'm still... After this, I'm gonna get some sleep. That is for sure. I'm pretty tired. Got my landing lights on. Otherwise, nobody's gonna be able to see me. You feel bad for me? How come? I mean, I enjoy it. And I mean, everybody's gotta start somewhere. Maybe eventually we'll get more people in here watching the stream at the same time. That would be amazing. Like 50 people at the same time would just... That would be That would be a dream. Do 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 do. Airport is just behind that cloud. No worries, no worries. Neither you or moderator. Yeah, but eat. Just try to speak in full sentence. I think that would greatly be greatly beneficial towards what you're trying to say. What did I do at the exact moment when I hit 1000 subs? I was sleeping. Yeah, I was sleeping. But I mean, that was a nice milestone. I never thought I'd get 1000 subscribers. But again, most of those subscribers probably came from the giveaway. And most of those subscribers don't even watch my videos anymore. The moment I noticed it, well, I was eating breakfast. It was pretty nice. It was a nice little day. There we go. Now we're decelerating. We're gonna do a nice little turn here, and then we're gonna fly into the airport. We can already kind of see you there, can't we? I think we can kind of make out your figure there. My reaction was very, very amazing. I think a lot of people were there when I actually got into the alpha. It was very nice. It was cool to see when you had 999 subs. Yeah, that's a pretty cool number. I did like the fact when it jumped up to 1000. That's pretty cool. You still remember feeling bad for me when I didn't get into the alpha? Yeah, I did too. I remember that. Okay, let's go flaps 1. And let's still speed up. We'll go to 210 still, because we are still pretty far away. Even though the airport is right in front of us. Just let me get there a little bit quicker. And we'll start to descend down to... I guess 3000 is the next mark. So we'll descend with... Okay, come on. There we go. It's pretty funky. Well, that's still a pretty decent amount. 20% is still very nice. That was a lucky number one of those. What do you mean that's nothing? That's a pretty decent amount. I don't know, I think that is you right there, if I'm not mistaken. That's a sporty final turn? It is, it is. We'll try our best. You can see it's a pretty nice angle. But I did want to do this instead of doing the direct approach, because I think it looks nicer. Sharp turn, exactly. Okay, let's descend a little bit quicker here. But I mean, I know how to do sharp turns. I have successfully landed in Innsbruck with the circle to land, so it should be doable. Do you think it would be dangerous to do that maneuver in real life? No, I don't think so. Innsbruck is way more dangerous. Yep, it was just right there. KLM. Sadly, we do not have a city hopper. Would be very nice. Oh, damn it, I messed it up. I messed it up. Engage that and then put that down with that. There we go. That's good. Oh, it's going plus 1000. Oh, come on. There we go. How often do you go on live stream and chat with the real owner of the channel? What do you mean by that? The real owner of the channel, that's me. You're talking to, how often do you go on a live stream and chat with the real owner of the channel? I don't know what you exactly mean by that question. Okay, Yoda, you ready for this beautiful landing, which is hopefully gonna work out? We have a restriction of 3000 or above. Should be doable. Maybe it means that usually it's not happening for him since the chat is busy on other streams. Basically, you go on the live stream with a channel that is big, and if there's so many, what the hell just happened? If there's so many people watching you, you can chat with them because the chat is flowing. You give some Lichthupe. Very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, that's... The thing is, because I'm such a small channel, well, when it comes to live streaming, for instance, there's just not that many people on, so you can just write whatever you want in there, and I don't think I've missed a single message ever. So, yeah. 1K is a billion for you. Okay. Flight sim is not Fortnite. It's not that busy. Exactly. But again, there's YouTubers who have 5K people watching them, which is congrats to them, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't like to have that? Like, I don't think I'd like to have 5,000 people watching me. I'd rather have like 100, 200 people, something like that. I think that's completely doable. Because anything more than that is just too much. What? Good question, another. What? Come on.
$2,500.
You typing as quickly as you can before the live stream ends, no worries, I'll see every message. I'm surprised we haven't captured the ILS. I'm gonna have to hand fly this now. Because I guess it doesn't want to capture the ILS, or what's happening? Well, no, because it didn't capture any ILS, so I didn't press approach. No, I didn't. But hand flying it is also fun, so we're gonna do that. He's a moderator, that's how he has the wrench from next to him. Yoto, where did you go, by the way? I don't see you anymore. Oh yeah, it's because I'm hand flying, that's why there's no flight director. I just turned everything off. But I don't need it. I don't see you. Where are you? There we go.
1,000.
I see your lights. $500.
500.
Like that.
400. 300. 200.
That's some very bright lights.
100.
Oh, it's drifting off to the left again. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, everyone. You just probably broke your backs right there. But I was trying to compensate for the drifting to the left, and then I completely missed the flare. Sorry about that. Everyone just pulled a nice little 9Gs right there. Something like that. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Morning, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna go straight through you. That's what I'm gonna do. Jesus Christ, I think that was the worst landing I've done yet with the A320. Actually, no, the one in San Francisco was even worse than that. Don't judge me on that landing, please. Ooh, it looks like Airsoft has done an amazing job here, though. Look at that. But I can definitely tell that your 787 is a little bit too big for this airport. That's why I prefer the 787. I think I can do landings way better in the Boeing. I don't know. But I am just bad. That's the thing. I'm just bad. 787 is epic, exactly. Yoda, you waited all this time and then you saw the worst landing ever. I'm sorry about that. Truly sorry. Pad Aviation from Jet Charter. You only flew gliders in real life. Very nice, very nice. Gliders are very nice as well. Yeah, but Airsoft has done an amazing job once again. Again, I'm taxing like an absolute grandma. Go. Let's take the next one right here. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, how far do you want me to go? Oh. A little bit further, come on. There we go, very nice. Set the parking brake. That's actually very nice, I like that. Very beautiful. I think that was an okay landing. And I do appreciate everyone for tuning in. And again, I hope you are having an amazing day. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.